Hey guys, this is Lord Raw, and I'm back today with another Xsyon tutorial video, and today we're going to talk about scavenging. So obviously for scavenging, you're going to be getting stuff, so you'll need a pack. I happen to like the way the gift baskets look in the game, so there we go. Now, scavenging is done on these junk piles, like the one I'm standing on right now. Now, you can scavenge with the resource tab, but if you scavenge with the resource tab, after 4 tries, depending on how many times it's been scavenged before, it will actually clear out the resource spot, and it'll leave these big, nasty, ugly dirt patches in your junk pile. So the best thing to do is to use the scavenging button over here. I've got it hotbar. When you scavenge, sometimes you'll find stuff, sometimes you won't. Like right now, I just found $48 bills. Now, you can't scavenge in the same spot over and over again, so you just have to move a little bit and keep scavenging. Those are pretty heavy. Now you'll notice when you are scavenging that you'll pick up a lot of different stuff. A lot of stuff is absolutely worthless, and then a lot of stuff is pretty good. Now, if you scavenge enough, your backpack will become very, very over encumbered. After you scavenge for a while, you will learn what things are worth keeping and what things are just worth throwing away. These aren't really worth keeping, but they're not super heavy, so I'm going to hang on to them. Got some more dollar bills there. And sometimes you'll pick up these recipes or schematics or schemes or whatever they're called for that skill, and you can actually right click on these and learn recipes that way without having to grind them out by doing the skill. One thing you will find a lot of is leather. You'll find these leather scraps. You'll find full pieces of leather, and it's not animal leather, so it's not the best, but it's very good for grinding out your leather crafting skill. You'll notice I picked up 14 of these short steel metal boards. Okay, so while I don't particularly need them, it's good to have them in my stockpile back home, but they're super heavy to have to carry around while I'm scavenging. So what I've done is, if you find a scavenging area for yourself, and you're going to be coming back here, not a lot of people are going to be coming around and maybe trying to steal your stuff, you can create a number of baskets, and you can leave them around the the junkyard, and you can drop off your heavier stuff. Let's see, steel short. Steel short. Some of these baskets are getting kind of full, so I'm going to have to drop some more. Anyway, if you want to keep a good stockpile at home, this is the best way to scavenge. Find an area where you can scavenge around, and find an area that's big enough to where you can keep scavenging. Each area has a cooldown timer that whenever you scavenge, that timer will start to where you can't scavenge in that area again. So what I do is I make a loop around the entire pile, dropping off items as I go, keeping items like dollar bills, saw blades, things that are like useful and worth something and not very heavy, nails, things like that. And I'll keep them on me, but drop off the heavier things into these baskets. Alright, so now you have several baskets full of heavy junk. You're still pretty far away from home. You don't want to have to carry it all. So then you go and get yourself a cart. Pretty easy to come by. Most people just give them away nowadays. And you just load everything up that you want from your cart. Or even when you're going to be grinding something, if you're going to be grinding something that takes small metal plates or something like that, then all you gotta do is come over here to your junkyard, pick up everything you need from every basket, take it home and start grinding. So, a word about scavenging. So your scavenging is affected by charm and your scavenging level. The higher those two things are, the better quality the items you'll get when you're scavenging. You can wear certain outfits that give you a bonus to charm and things like that to up the quality of things that you find. And generally that's what people do when they are scavenging. They will wear those outfits. So you need cloth or you need metal. And you don't want to walk around the junkyard picking up random pieces hoping you'll get what you need. So if you need cloth, then what you'll do is you'll open up your resources tab, right click, and it will put one bundle of cloth on your back. You can do this up to 4 times. Please don't do it in the same spot. Like I mentioned earlier, if you do it in the same spot, it will create a nasty dirt area. So just move over a little bit and collect 2 more. Now you've got these cloth bundles on your back, and you can go over here to your packs and right click and sort. This will give you random bundles of cloth. If you keep sorting, then you'll get more and more and they'll stack up. Eventually your pack will become too full to gather new cloths, and you'll have to place the cloths that you don't want, or you can even take back a pair of shears and cut these scraps down into thread and store those in your buggy. So yeah, that's how you collect cloth specifically. Now you can get cloth by walking around and scavenging, like normal, but you don't get it as often as you would want it. Now, when you do walk around and scavenge like normal instead of doing the sorting method from the resources tab, you will get multiples of a certain type of cloth. See here, I've sorted through 4 different bundles, and I've only got 1 white grass cloth fabric. I've got 2 of these, I've got 1 of these, but if you walk around and you scavenge, you will find particular piles of cloth. So, whenever you start a tribe, you also pick 2 colors to be your primary colors for your tribe. When you scavenge, you're more likely to get one of those 2 colors as the cloth when you scavenge it. See, white is one of the primary colors for my tribe, and white is the majority of colors that I have acquired from this scavenging trip. See? I know it's grass, so it's green, but it's still white grass cloth fabric. So, if you like a particular color, like if you like wearing black, you got that emo thing going, you can select black as a primary color for your tribe, and you're more likely to get it when you're scavenging. This has been a short tutorial on scavenging and tips and tricks for doing it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comments section. Leave me a like and subscribe for more Xsyon videos. Peace out.